Be inspired. Be yourself. You will survive. Just know it. Just breathe it and be it. And live your best life.
Hi, guys. Surprise. This is a new way that I'm going to be doing the dose of positivity. Today, I have a special guest, Boss Life Online.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. And today, we're going to be doing the topic of time to let go. Mm.
Mm.
So, why we wanted to do this topic of time to let go is because sometimes we are in that phase of we have to let go of either relationships with family members, a job. It could be you're going through a divorce, a breakup, some type of situation, but it's how you handle that transition period. And that's what me and Boss Life Online are going to talk about a little bit today. So I'm going to let Boss Life Online say her thoughts on that.
Well, letting go is not such an easy task to do, especially if you don't know what to do or how to do it or what you're going through. And that's what I found out when when I was going through and was doing a lot of changing. I was changing, but my family was not. I was looking for that emotional support from them, but I couldn't get it because they didn't know how really to give it to me because I was the only one in the family at that time making a change for the better, making a change to be a better person and to get my life back on track. So that means that I could not play the role, okay, that I was playing in my family. My role had changed because I had changed. And because I had changed, I wanted my family to change so that they could fit in the mold with me. But that wasn't happening. And I had to, you cannot like let go of your family, especially if you love them. But I had to let go of that part where I wanted emotional support from them and find other people uh to get that support from. But it was so hard. I would try and try and try, and I wouldn't get the right responses that I wanted, or they didn't make me feel like I was a part of anymore or anything like that. But what I found out was that I was going through the grieving process because when you are trying to let go of a relationship, a divorce, like Marlene said, even an associate on YouTube or what have you, and they really meant something to you, you have to, you have to, and you want to let go. There are it's called the grieving process. Okay, you can't fix it because every time you try to fix it, like I did, I couldn't fix it. I could not get what I wanted from them. I could not make people act like I wanted them to act, you know. And then I couldn't let them stay in my life because that way, because it was so hurtful to my recovery. Okay. So I had to find a way to let them go. And so I had to go through the grieving process, which is bargaining, trying to fix something or change the outcome is bargaining. Anger is feeling anger because the relationship ain't working. Okay. Or I couldn't get something from them that I wanted. Okay. I couldn't get that emotional support that I needed. And then sadness, I just felt sad that I couldn't get it. And then finally, I got to acceptance, which is a part of forgiveness. Acceptance is okay, I'm not going to get this. God has put other people in my life for me to get it from. So that's where I'm going to get it from. So to me, that is what letting go means. To me, like Marlene said, whether it's a divorce, uh friendship, especially a friendship you didn't have for years. I still had to go through that process with this one particular friend that I had changed, but they were steady on that same doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting different results. I was there with this person, but I changed because I wanted something better for my life. So when you people come into your life and you have to let them go, remember that it's okay to let them go. It's okay that uh, you find other people to put in their spot. Family for me, I love my family. I just can't just let them go.
Right.
But God put Marlene in my life. You see what I'm saying? That she understands the struggles that I go through, and I have somebody to talk to. Not only Marlene is in my life, but I have like 4 or 5 people that know me really well, and they help me get through the process and things that I cannot get from my family. So I know that I cannot go to my family and say, this is happening, this is happening, because I know what kind of response I'm not going to get what I want, but I can go to Marlene or my other 4 or 5 friends and say, girl, look, this is what's happening. First thing Marlene is say, girl, I know, I didn't been through that, you
Yeah.
know, and then that gives me relief that finally somebody got me. Okay, Marlene. I think I talked too long.
No, you're fine. Also, I would add to that is that sometimes when you're going through that whole process of, like Gio said, a grieving process, you have to learn to find healthy alternatives. Just because somebody gets upset with you, you don't have to get upset back. And that's what recovery does. That's what knowing yourself, that's what your relationship with God, all of those things pull together because you're not the same person that you were. So don't allow people to pull you backwards. You have to move forward in your life. And sometimes it just happens that you outgrow relationships. Some relationships just weren't healthy and it's time for you to move on. It's not that you're showing off, but sometimes when you become a better person, you can't have those same relationships because you've outgrown them, because they're unhealthy, because they're not benefiting you, they're not helping you to progress and to be who you need to become. Sometimes God takes us on a journey in our life that you have to leave people behind so that you can become what He has already ordained for you to be. And
That's so true.
it's just the way of life. So that's why I wanted to do this topic. Sometimes it's just time to let go, and it may hurt and you may grieve, but you'll be okay. You just need to find positive associates that will help you to keep going and to help you to move forward.
So true. And pay attention who God brings in your life that can help you move forward. you know, and be open to it. And because most of the time, what I was trying to do was steady go back and try to get something that was not that God has already said. Look, this is not for you. Look over here. Now,
Mhm.
this is for you. Okay, this person is going to help you. I'm putting this person in your life to help you move forward. So pay attention to what God is putting in your life and who He is bringing in your life. And if God brings it in your life, trust me, it is for you and it will work. Right, Marlene?
Right. Like I always say, when God stops saying yes to something, God has already said no to. So
That's
sometimes that takes you, you have to humble yourself. When you know that something isn't good for you, don't try to go back. Move forward with God because He wants better for you.
so much. That's so true. So true. And I'm just glad that I made it.
Okay.
And
Yes.
when I say that I made it, it is for so many reasons. I evolved into this person that I am today. You know, uh, And not only am I a better person and I love myself, and I want to be today I know how to be a friend to somebody, a sister to somebody, a mother, a real good mother to my daughter. I know how to do these things. So I made it. I got across over. on the side where I needed to be, where God wanted me to be. I made it. So when you guys hear me say that, that's what I'm talking about mostly. And then I made it in business. Okay? I mean, when you make the change and you make a change for better and you let go of the people that's hindering you, or you wanting something from somebody that they just cannot give you,
You can't
and then
offer
you
it.
say yes, and you say yes to God, or yes to recovery, or yes to whatever you believe in, you're going to get a whole new you,
A
a
whole lot more.
whole new everything. And you're going to be like, wow, wow, and you'll want more and more and more. So you will continue to climb that ladder of success in your life. I just love it.
I love it. And just like I always say, every single live stream, video, story time, just know it, just breathe it and be it. It's because you have to want something first. You have to know it, that it's for you. You have to be it. So you have to become what you're already thinking. And then you have to live your best life. So that's what I wish for all of you. So thanks, for joining me on this dose of positivity. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Bye
Bye,
bye, everybody.
guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.